Hey guys, it's editing B here, and I realized that I forgot to mention, but I have a new merch out. It looks like this. Oh, it looks like this. I relaunched the BLM merch. Also, there's stickers, tote bags, hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts, everything. Everything is as low pricing as I could get it. I switched to Teespring, so there's no limit for how long these will be out. So go ahead and head that way if you want to. I will appreciate it. Even if you do, you don't, share with your friends, whatever. It's going to be the first link in my link tree. I'm also going to link it separately just in case. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. Go ahead and go check it out. And alright, I love you guys. Let's get into the video. Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in this lovely world. My name is Brianna.b. I'm a 19-year-old from the Midwest, living in the South, and I'm going to do an updated tattoo tour. So, the last one that I filmed, I had 7 tattoos. I'm currently sitting at 11, and I think I might go get my 12th this weekend. And I was going to wait to do this until I got my 12th one, but I don't really know when that's going to happen, and I need a video for this week. I had a different video planned. I was going to do, like, recreating Pinterest outfits for a week, but I got really lazy this week. And it was like a really stressful week for me, so I'm not doing that. I'm just going to do an updated tattoo tour. All of them are going to be, gotta look down and make sure I'm in the right spot. They're all going to be right here as I talk about them. I've had, I want to say 4, maybe 5 different artists now. At the time, my last one, I was only going to 2, but I've went to a couple different ones. I went to Bike in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I've went to someone else in Cape. I think Justin in Cape. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. Someone else at the same shop that I also can't remember their name off the top of my head right now. I apologize. I will have these linked below with their Instagrams and stuff. And then Johnny at True Hand Tattoo in Sikeston, and Do at Immortal Ink in Jonesboro. And I love all of their work so much. Each of them do such different things, and it's so beautiful, and I am in love with every tattoo I have. Now, I want to emphasize that not all tattoos have to have meaning. That's just not the case. I'm also not going to put the prices that I paid for everything, because every tattoo artist is different. I will give the general statement that the shop minimum at all of the shops that I went to, the shop minimum is $40. So I've paid anywhere from $40 to $120 for all of my tattoos. Just keep that in mind. I'm not going to get into the exact pricing, because I just feel like that's wrong. I don't feel like that's right. I'll also mention my pain level that I felt, but I also have a high pain tolerance for tattoos. So keep that in mind also. Tattoos really aren't that bad for me. I'm one of those people, and people will always be like, if someone tells you this, not to believe them, but I am one of those people who has literally nearly fallen asleep during one of my tattoos, just because I don't really feel them that much. So just keep that in mind if you are taking this as a reference to get your tattoos. Everyone is different. All pain levels are different. That kind of thing. Just my septum piercing hurt more than either one of my side tattoos. So it's a little bit different for everyone. If you can hear any outside noises, I do live in a dorm, so that's where that's coming from. We're just gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna go in the order that I got them, because frankly, I don't remember. If I'm being completely honest, I don't remember the order that I got my tattoos. There's so many. I'm even starting to lose count at this point. So let's get into it. So the first tattoo that I have is art written across my left wrist, and this one really didn't hurt that bad. It went pretty fast. It wasn't anything super painful or anything like that, and I don't know, I would probably say that this was a 3 or a 4 on the pain level, because there was some spots that it kind of hurt in. The only thing I don't like about this tattoo is I have a mole that sits right in, or a freckle that sits right in one of the letters, and every time I look at it, it's all I can think about, and it just frustrates me so much. There's like a little story behind this. It's basically I'm an artist, and then on top of that I want to have a reminder that I am art. So that's basically what that is. So next on this arm is my big snake. I had seen so many tattoos of people getting like snakes wrapped around their arm, and I thought they were so pretty, but I also wanted some kind of like flower foliage wrapped around my arm. So whenever I went in and I talked to Dude, I was like, okay, here's some inspiration, run with it, do your thing for it. I want a snake and I want some kind of vines. So that's where that came from. There's no story behind this one. I just liked it. I thought it was cute. I like that it wraps all the way around my arm. My left arm, I am working on a patchwork sleeve. My right arm too, but I think I'm doing my left arm first for the most part. The pain level on this one, the only spots that really hurt were right in here and then right up here by the top. Other than that, I didn't feel this one, so I would probably give this one like a 5 or 6. I also, when I got this one, I had a lot of adrenaline running through my body, so there's that too. That also bumped down the pain level for this a lot. This one, I was in the shop for like 4 hours. The tattoo itself only took about 2, but we were going back and forth on designs and that kind of thing, and like how we wanted it to wrap and like all of that. So this took I was in the shop for about 4 hours for this one. The next one is in the crease of my arm, and it just says Girl Power in red ink, and this was my very first tattoo. I got it when I was 17, and like I like it, but I don't love it, which happens, and I'm not the type that I would ever get like something like removed, but I don't know, I just think I could have got it placed somewhere else, but I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I like it. I think it's cute. It works. It means a lot to me, so it's nothing I'm worried about. I have all of my lettering, besides the one under my boob, all of my lettering is in red. So that's how that works. The pain level on this one, I don't know, I'd probably say about a 5 or 6, or maybe even a 7, just because this was my very first tattoo, so I didn't know what to expect, and so it kind of hurt quite a bit. So that's that one. And then on the back of my arm, I have the empowerment fist, the Black Lives Matters fist, and I love this tattoo with everything in me. I got it a year ago this month because I got it during Black History Month. And the only thing that I would change about this one is probably like the ink sizing. I don't really like how thick the lines are. It's not really like something that bothers me a ton to the point that like I would ever change it. It's fine. But I would make the lines just a little bit smaller, but it's okay. I still like it. This one hurt. The back of my arms hurt pretty bad. Not like too much to where I wouldn't get it again, but it's just like an uncomfortable spot. So this one was probably like a 6, but it also didn't take that long, so it wasn't too bad. And then we have this one on the top of my shoulder, which I probably won't put a clip of, but just because you guys can see it. But it's this red heart, and I got this in January of 2019. Funny story with this one. I literally I went on break at work, and I was working a double, so I had about 2-3 hours between my shifts, and so I called up one of my friends and I was like, hey, you want to go get a tattoo? And she was like, yeah. So we just went to the shop and got tattoos, and that's just what that was. This one didn't hurt at all. It was literally like a 1 or a 2. I didn't feel much of anything. It went super fast. Like, it's like it didn't even happen. We love her. Next is the back of my leg. It's a big old butterfly. You guys are seeing it now. Obviously, I can't lift my leg high enough for you guys to see it in frame, but it's a big butterfly. I love butterflies. They have a lot of meaning to me, and I was like, okay, I want to get a butterfly. This one is the tattoo that I almost fell asleep during because I felt literally nothing. It was literally a 2. My legs have been the least painful spot for me overall. It was literally nothing, and it was so great. Definitely getting more leg tattoos because yes, I love everything about this tattoo. I love the detailing, I love the sizing, I love the placement, literally everything. Chef's kiss. We love it here. That's all for the left side of my body. So moving on to the right side. So first thing on my right side is the first tattoo that people notice, and it is my dancing skeleton. I love him. His name is Andy. He is named after my high school human anatomy and physiology teacher, Mr. Helly. If you're watching this, hey. Mr. Helly has such an impact on my life, and the skeleton signifies Halloween because it's my favorite holiday. It's one of the only holidays I haven't had a bad experience with, and with it being a skeleton, I wanted to name it after my human anatomy teacher. So his name is Andy. This one hurt. I won't lie, it hurts so bad. Your skin right here is extremely tender. So right up here, the closer it got to my armpit, the more it hurt, and dear Lord. Down here didn't really hurt that much. It's really just like the top that hurt the most, but this was probably a 7 or an 8. Like, this was rough. Just a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Again, not excruciating, not the end of the world. Next on this arm is the back of my arm, and I have a little Cupid cherub, and I just love him. I love the lining on him. I just love everything about this. I got this done at Immortal Ink, but the guy that did it doesn't work there anymore, and I don't have any of his contact information, so I cannot give you guys like somewhere to book with him, but I love everything about this. I think it's so cute. Love her. And then the pain level on this was probably about a 3 or a 4. It wasn't too bad. Yeah. And then this one is my woman's gender symbol, and this, just like this one, it hurt about the same. It went pretty fast, so it wasn't too bad. And I don't know, this one was kind of for like, 1, my sexuality, and 2, women's rights. Like, it has kind of like a double meaning, but I love her. I think she's so cute. But yeah. And then on my wrist, I have a semicolon, and I won't get into detail about this one, but most people kind of know what the semicolon tattoo means, so if you know what it means, then you know what it means. This was literally like a 1 or a 2 because it's so small, I didn't feel anything. My wrists usually don't hurt too bad. That's one thing I will say. Although there's a lot of bone here, I don't really, these don't ever really hurt that bad. Okay, and then next is my biggest piece, and it is a sweet pea and a lavender for my grandmother who passed away the summer before my freshman year of high school, and then 5 butterflies for each of my siblings. And I actually drew this one myself, and this was my most painful tattoo, definitely like a 9. Part of it being because it's on my ribs. Your ribs always hurt. I don't care who you are. If you tell me your ribs didn't hurt, I will not believe you at all. I ended up getting all the line work done, and then getting numbed, and then getting all the shading done. But even after, it still hurt so bad. Like, it was insane. But I do love it. I would not change it for the world. Everything about it. Like I said, I did draw this one myself. She's absolutely beautiful. We love her in this house. Chef's kiss. And then my newest addition is my baby Love is Love under my boob. This is the one that I didn't get in red ink. I thought it would be better to have this in black since it's right next to my grandma's piece, just because it flows better. I like how it fits with my side tattoo. I think it fits really nicely. It flows really nicely. I have no complaints. Spike was amazing with this. It went super fast. It hurt because it's on my ribs, but this was kind of more like a 7 or an 8. It wasn't near as bad as what my big piece on my side was, but my side, I think, hurt a little bit more just because it took so long. The one under my boob probably took 5-10 minutes. It literally did not take long at all. I love her the most. Some of my tattoo inspiration, I'm going to put that in, are these. This is on my Pinterest. My Pinterest is in my link tree, which is down below. I love all of these. These are my inspiration. Obviously, do not copy other people's art, please. But these are my inspo. I love them. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get, I'm going to be all tatted. I'm so excited. Yeah, that is it for the tattoo tour. A little bit shorter than last week's video, but that's just because I'm trying to get it out and I didn't know what else to film this week. I've been trying to think. I was gonna do like a jean collection, but I've done so many like fashion related videos in a row that I wanted to do something else. That is where that's at. I have 11 tattoos. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below or to DM me on Instagram, which is also in my link tree down below. Yeah, I'm open to answering any questions. I just don't, like, I won't tell you the pricing or anything because obviously every artist is different, all that's different. Every link that you could possibly need from me is down in the description box below, along with the link to each of my artists' Instagrams, and I think that's everything. Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all of your friends. Hope you guys get some inspiration from this. And remember that your tattoos don't have to have meaning. You can just have tattoos just to have tattoos and to have art. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I will see you guys on Monday for a I Love You So Big episode. Alright. Have a great morning, evening, or night wherever you are in this lovely world. And I love you so big. Bye guys.